Welcome to the regular meeting of the Chislehurst Borough Council of August the 2nd, 2018. At this time, we will have the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Sunshine statement, please.
In accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act, this meeting is called to order pursuant to notice of regular meeting, a copy of which has been made available through newspaper local public circulation, and a copy which has been posted as policy in accordance with the law.
Roll call.
Alwine. Chu.
Here.
Garnett.
Here.
Hearn.
Here.
Littles.
Here.
Waters.
Here.
Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes of July the 5th, 2018?
Move. Second.
Moved in second, roll call.
Alwine.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes.
Garnett.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Littles.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Council committee reports. I know that summertime and, everybody has these reports. So, Council President, has everybody turned in reports?
Reports from Alwan, Chu, Hearn, and Littles.
Okay. Okay, so we'll start with Councilwoman Alwan.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. I would like to begin with talking about Navigators USA. You may remember or have remembered me discussing this. It's familiar or similar with Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, but it focuses on nature-based activities with family. So council agreed to start a chapter in Chislehurst. So if you want to look it up, it's navigatorsusa.com. And we will have two leaders for this organization, Coach Kenny and also Mr. Kirkley. The first Navigators USA meeting will be held September 6th, 2018 at 6 p.m. at the Arland Poindexter Community Center. And they are seeking girls and boys from the ages of about 10 and 11 to about 15 or 16, because it's curriculum based and age appropriate activities, again, that are based on that are family centered and also based on activities in nature. So if you are interested in Navigators USA or your child or children joining, please call Mr. Kirkley at 609-417-9262 or Mr. Smith, Coach Kenny at 856-308-6063. And again, the first Navigators USA information session will be held on September 6th at 6 p.m. at the Arland Poindexter Community Center. They will have a registration packet. You can get all your questions answered there, and other pertinent information will be provided on that day for Navigators USA. So we really hope that you join. It's going to be very fruitful for all the children in the community. Chislehurst Day was a hit in June. Mayor and council worked very hard to prepare each year for Chislehurst Day. Although it rained a little bit, it did not impede on our community and our community-like family. We had the Drive Alive tour. We had many great musical talents, thanks to our council president. We had a car show, thanks to Councilwoman Chu and her husband. We always have great vendors, and more importantly, again, it's family oriented, it's safe, and it's provided for everyone in our community. As always, we look for ideas and help, And you can email me at councilwoman.rakaya, which is RUKIAH .Alwan, ALWAN, @gmail.com, with any suggestions or ideas for next year. We are looking forward to planning for next year. Already, it is back to school. School's right around the corner for most of our students, beginning September 6th. So I just wanted to remind our residents that they are making sure that they follow the speed limits and the stop signs around the Chislehurst community and our main roads, because the buses that hold our precious cargo will be around very soon, in a few weeks. So I want to say congratulations to everybody going back to school. Make sure you have your backpacks ready. And again, residents, make sure that you're following the proper speed limit and respecting our buses and our children, because we want everyone to be safe. For planning and zoning, we will resume our meetings. The first meeting will be in September, which will be the 5th at 7 p.m., which is a Wednesday. It's the first Wednesday of every month at 7, and we welcome our residents to come out to our planning board and zoning board. Regarding historical committee, I don't have a report for that. And that concludes my report for August 2018.
Thank you, Councilwoman Alwan. I was thinking about back-to-school supplies. What can we do as far as the backpacks? I think we did that one time. And can we set that up again, or?
Yeah, I can definitely look into maybe, seeing how I can get some backpacks filled with notebooks and pencils and things of that nature. Maybe having like a pickup place, like maybe the community center or even here.
It can be here.
Yeah.
What I want, you probably could, some of the professionals that service the borough of Chislehurst can help pay for those supplies. Okay, so I'm looking to get those supplies and have a date. I don't know when the kids go back to school.
September 6th.
September the 6th. And our meeting is when?
Our meeting is the 7th. I mean, it's the 6th.
Our meeting is the 6th. They go back the 6th. So
That's a Thursday.
so if we need to put a date together, all right? So we can get it out there so people can. If it's a Thursday, can we do it on a Wednesday?
The 5th?
Yeah, the 5th. Back, and you give us a time. I'll make sure I'm here. So if nobody else can be here, I'll be here. Give us a time, and I'm quite sure we got people that can donate to back to school supplies, because one of the things that parents catch it is trying to get all these back to school supplies for these kids, and maybe we can help them out. All right. Councilwoman Chu.
Thank you, Mayor and residents, as well as council. My report for this month, I do want to apologize for the technical difficulties that I had last month. So I will give some information that you missed last month. To begin, if you are having difficulties accessing our website, YouTube channel, or any of our social media sites, please email me at councilwoman.karen.chu@gmail.com. Explain the problem in as much detail as possible. I will respond to your issue as soon as possible. The Personnel Committee, there is nothing to report at this time. For Finance, there's nothing to report in that area. But if you are paying your bills through your bank online, you can create a payment schedule for your Chislehurst bills. This is a convenient way to ensure your payments are received on time. You will need your account information from your billing statement, but the process is the same as setting up your other online payments. Save time and avoid the late fees and stay comfortable in your home. Do be mindful of scams, emails, and calls. Report any suspicious suspicious activities by contacting the agency they claim to represent immediately. I've included an example of such a call in my report online. Economic development, there is nothing new to report on that item. For the emergency management, we are in the heat of the summer and you may be having problems with staying cool. In addition to staying hydrated by drinking plenty of water, you can get relief from the heat by coming to the Borough Hall. Bring a book, play some cards, or talk with your neighbors. The hall is open Monday through Thursday from 9 to 2. Additional days and times may be added as needed. The community center will be used as a secondary location as needed. It is suggested that homes with solar panels volunteer to help their neighbors if power is interrupted. If you can offer assistance, please contact the police department and leave your name, address, and statement, excuse me, that you are available to assist. There are a few things that you can do to prepare for these emergencies. You're encouraged to check your flashlight and portable radios and install fresh batteries. Check your HVAC system's filter and change if dirty to reduce the strain on your system. Check your dry vents and filters and clean them to reduce fires. Keep a stock of bottled water and non-perishable food items. Prepare a go-to pack of any medications. Make arrangements for your pets and their medication, if any. And of course, check on your neighbors. Keep emergency contacts and physician numbers within reach and arrange for emergency housing if possible. Please use caution as you're using open flames and other heat sources during the season, and practice fire safety by not leaving any fire or heat source unattended. There was a missing persons report on Sunday night for a man in Lindenwold. He was found safe with the assistance of the Community Emergency Response Team, otherwise known as CERT. It is important that we continue to support those who volunteer for CERT, the Winslow and Waterford EMS, and the Winslow Fire Department, who are always looking for volunteers. If you qualify or are able to become qualified, please contact these agencies and help your community when needed. Also, if you haven't done so, please sign up for the free SWIFT 911 mobile. It's a free emergency notification system which keeps you informed during fires, outages, floods, hurricanes, evacuations, road closures, and other emergency events. SWIFT 911 will allow the Camden County Board of Freeholders to quickly alert constituents via voice, text, fax, email, and other sources. There is an app for the Apple, the Android, and Windows devices. In Veterans Affairs, the cleanup for the Elm Avenue Cemetery was scheduled on Saturday, and it will be scheduled again the end of this month on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, weather permitting. All are welcome to the cleanup, and as a reminder to our veterans, the Camden County veterans are encouraged to apply for the Camden County Korean War Service Medal or the Camden County Military Service Medal. Check their website for eligibility information and the online application. In our town, the National Night Out is an annual community building campaign that promotes police and community partnerships and neighborhood camaraderie to make our neighborhoods safer and more caring place to live. National Night Out encourages the relationship between neighbors and law enforcement while bringing back a true sense of community. Furthermore, it provides a great opportunity to bring police and neighbors together under positive circumstances. Millions of neighbors take part in this opportunity across thousands of communities from all 50 states, including the U.S. territories and military bases. The first Tuesday in August, the National Night Out is this Tuesday, August the 7th. Show your support by standing on your front door at 8 p.m. and shine a flashlight for 5 minutes. Let us all show our support and light up our community. If you have any other newsworthy reports that you would like to share, please make sure that you get them to me so I can provide that information. And that is all I have for my report this month.
Thank you, Councilwoman Chu. On the billing, you was talking about billing. Is that on our website and channel 29 and whatever? Is it already on there?
I'll recheck again, but if it's not, I'll make sure it's there.
Okay, yeah, because, sometimes you speak and you're speaking fast and people can't get it.
Right.
But they can read it and get it a little bit better. Councilman Littles.
Thank you, Mayor. Good evening, everyone. To Mayor and Council in the Borough of Chislehurst. The federal government is funding a program, and it's called Commodity Supplemental Food Program, otherwise known as CSFP. The Commodity Supplemental Food Program, or CSFP, serves 619,000 low-income seniors with incomes of less than 130% of the federal poverty line, approximately $15,300 for a senior living alone. CSFP is the only USDA nutritional program that provides monthly food assistance, specially targeted at low-income seniors. The $27 cost to USDA of providing commodity results in a monthly food package with an average retail value of $50 for participating seniors. CSFP provides more than just food and nourishment. It also helps to combat the poor health conditions often found in these seniors who are experiencing food insecurity and are at risk of hunger. CSF food packages specifically designed to supplement needed sources of nutrients typically lacking in participants' diets can play an important role in combating the health consequences of senior hunger and can ultimately help our seniors avoid costly hospitalization and nursing home placements. 7 million seniors aged 60 and older are served by Feeding America each year. CSFP helps vulnerable seniors from having to choose between food and other basic needs. Contact information. New Jersey Department of Health, 50 East State Street, 6th floor, Trenton, New Jersey. Electra Moza, he is the WIC director. Phone number is 609-292-9560. Or you can reach them at a toll-free 1-800-328-3838. Let us not be ashamed or feel bad if we have to need to use the services of our federal government. After all, that is what they're there for. And especially here, because in the borough of Chislehurst, we have a lovely senior citizen population. And speaking towards the mayor initiative on making sure that our citizens are healthy, that is why I presented this to the community, so that anyone that might need the fuel packages, feel free to call those numbers. And they are, again, 609-292-9560 or toll free at 1-800-328-3838. And you can reach Mr. Moses at electra.moses@DOH, Department of Human Services.NewJersey.gov. Thank you. That concludes my report. Councilman Herbert Littles.
Councilman, that'll be nice to go on our website too.
Okay, okay, Mr. Mayor.
Councilwoman Chu, we can highlight those numbers, but people won't get those numbers. They don't see it all the time. That's good information, I think, that the taxpayers and the residents in this community would love to have.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, Councilwoman Chu, can you make sure that gets on there?
Making that note now.
Okay. Council President.
Good evening, everyone. As far as reports are concerned, all my reports reporting on police department, the senior citizens and personnel committee will be given September. As far as way of announcements are concerned, That was great, Mr. Littles, Councilman Littles, about the food bank. I just want to remind everyone that there is a food bank here in Chislehurst. It's located at 57 Whitehorse Pike, at First Baptist Church. It's called Corner Cupboard Food Bank. And on Saturday, although this will air after that, their fundraiser for the Chinese auction is going to be this Saturday at the Arlen Poindexter Community Center at 4 p.m. Which is the 4th at 12 p.m. And that raises money for the food bank. It's also an emergency food bank, and that information is on the website already. So if anyone would need food or clothes, all they have to do is just contact us, and then you'll come down there, you'll sign paperwork and all that, and you'll get it. No one is ever turned away or denied. Also, about the back to school supplies, I know that the mayor did want to acknowledge the students that did graduate in the borough and who have gone on to college or got accepted to college or different programs. We hope that we can put something together by that first meeting. Well, not the first meeting, but because in September we had the caucus meeting and then the regular meeting. By that second week, we hope that we'll be able to do that. Also, we're also working on something for the Lyles family. When her daughter returns home, we're going to work on something for that as well. So we need volunteers for that, for someone to help us set it up, and we pick a date and put it all together for the Lyles families. For those who may not know, that is Carla Lyles, her family, her daughter. They both were in a very horrific car accident, and her daughter is doing very well right now. She's adjusted to her wheelchair, and she's always in therapy, and if you follow them on Facebook, you'll see her daily progress. Also, we want to get a start on our Trunk or Treat and the Fall Festival, which is all going to be in one day. So if anyone would like to volunteer their cars and to give out candy, what we're doing this year is we're going to have a form for you to fill out. You can get that form here. It will be left with Gloria, and also one will be in the police department. You will fill that form out, and just to say that you want to volunteer, you fill it out, and the police department will check over that form. When you come, they'll also check your candy as well, and then that way you'll be able to just give out candy and have a good time just like it was last year. Trunk or Treat is on October 31st, Halloween, which some people call as Halloween. They know it's Halloween. We don't know the time yet, but we'll let you know. We'll let you know. I know you'll know better in September about the time. Also, International Day, we are working on that. It is September the 22nd. We need volunteers for that. I know before we wanted to try to start it later during the day. We're going to try to do noon, starting at noon, and until like maybe 2 or 3. We don't want to hold up everybody's time, but it's not an all-day event. And that includes my announcements for today.
I knew you had something.
Something. Always got something.
I knew you had something. Okay, thank you. As the council president was speaking, you know, Carla and her daughter was in an accident. Her daughter's paralyzed now, and she's 14 or 13?
13.
13 years old and paralyzed at John Hopkins in Baltimore. I went up there to see her, but we went to a fundraiser. Councilman Littles, myself, and council president went to a fundraiser, and the place was packed.
Yep.
It was packed, and everybody was showing some love. So I immediately said, we're going to show some love in Chislehurst, and we're going to show some love, and we're going to pack that place. All right? And most of the people that was there, they wasn't from Chislehurst, and this is where she lives. This is where she lives. So we're going to show some love. This is where she lives. This is her home. She's one of ours. We may disagree and argue, fuss, and fight, but when one of ours is hurting, we all hurt. So, when we put it together, I want to pack the house. That community center is going to be packed, and we're waiting until she comes home to put something together so she can be there, and everybody can see the progress. And she's she's extraordinary. One day you're walking, next day you're in a wheelchair, and she accepted that, and she's working very, very hard. And her attitude is like a winner's attitude. And so we're going to be winners too. We're going to show her that we're going to support her, and we're going to push her and push her and push her, and hopefully, all right, it's God's willing, she'll walk again.
Amen.
Okay, can I get a motion to open?
Hearn, excuse me, Hearn has the report. He wanted to read something.
Oh, okay.
No, he wanted to read something. He told me, remind me.
Oh, I thought you said he didn't have one.
No, he does.
Oh, okay,
Yes, he
I'm
does.
sorry.
Yes.
That's why I went. That's why I went to you.
Oh, I know, but listen.
Okay.
I don't always have one every time, don't
All
worry.
right.
Councilman Hearn.
There are 2 household hazardous waste collections left. I wasn't here for the June meeting and we missed a couple, and I'm sorry about that. On September 15th from 8:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., it's at the Pennsauken landfill on River Road in Pennsauken. I'm not going to that one, it's too far. On October 20th, and I'll say something again next month, and it's posted on the bulletin board, the Camden County Public Works Complex from 8:30 to 3 p.m. That's right over on Egg Harbor Road, right outside of Berlin. It's not hard to get to at all. That one is in October. I'll remind you again next month. To the roads and sanitation men, thank you for the many compliments I received again this year about the excellent job you did on Chiselhurst Day. And I also want to thank you once again for the excellent job you all did this summer with the high school guys. They learned how to work again, just like you guys did the other years. And there were no injuries or trips to the emergency room again this year. And just you guys are doing a great job, and I believe that I can say that we're all very proud of you. And that's all I have. Thank you.
Okay, Councilman Hearn, on the hazardous waste on October.
Okay.
What do they consider, the TVs,
No, that has to go to the electronic waste. That was the one that we missed. It was over. That's usually the one at the college.
Okay, all right. Are they having another one?
Not this year.
Okay.
Not this year. Next year.
That information actually is on the website also,
Is
as
it?
far as what the dates are.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. That's excellent, excellent.
And not to interrupt, but you can also take it to the landfill in Pennsauken. Because I had a couple televisions I upgraded to the high def, and
Yeah.
I took them over there.
Okay, all right. So you can take it to Pennsauken, okay. Can I have a motion to open the meeting to the public?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Falwa.
Yes.
Chu.
Yes?
Garnet.
Yes.
Hearn.
Yes.
Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Any member of the public who wishes to come forward and speak, give your name and address, and I'll see if I can answer your questions or get you an answer, or somebody up here may be able to answer. So any member of the public who wishes to come forward and speak, please come forward.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Juanita Presley, 231 Washington Avenue, and I'm coming on behalf of Freedom School Summer Peace Camp. First, I want to thank you for all your support of the camp. We have, we had over 30 children registered this year. And on August the 10th, Friday, next Friday, at 6 p.m., we will be having our closing program. We would like to invite everyone to attend. The children have been really working hard on the program. just want to say, I would like to thank Chislehurst Police for coming out. We've had some excellent speakers and presenters this year. Today we had State Senator Madden, who came out and spoke with the children. And I thought he was just going to come out maybe for a little while, but he spent like over an hour with the children. And the children really presented him with some excellent questions. So he was really impressed with our students. So again, just like to thank all of you for your support of the camp, and hope that you would come out to our program on the 10th of August at 6 p.m. The other thing I just wanted to kind of throw out, we've been discussing some additional activities to do once camp has ended. Some things we are suggesting is that perhaps on some of those days where there is no school, that we have an activity at the community center, for the children. It's very difficult sometimes for parents to find care for their children in their home all day by themselves. So if we can have some type of activity on those days when there's no school, I'm just suggesting that it might be, good for the community and good for the parents. The other thing we've kind of suggesting that on Martin Luther King, the holiday, the day of service, that perhaps we put together something that we do a day of service. So we've talked about, and I guess it's something that I may have to talk with Rakaya about, because she's in charge of recreation. Perhaps we can put together some type of program that we can participate with the day of service. So, am I missing anything, Helen? Okay. But again, I just hope everybody will come out. The children have been really learning a lot this year, and I just again thank everyone for their participation.
I won't be able to be there Friday because I'm leaving Tuesday
Okay.
to go to North Carolina.
All right.
My college buddies, we getting together.
Okay.
So I know I'm gonna be in North Carolina at least a week,
Right.
and so
Yeah, because I know you usually are away. When we're in. Yes. So, and I would already talked to.
I'll be in Georgia.
Right.
She
But-
did, Georgia.
Statesboro, Georgia.
You know what it is? It's summertime. A lot of people take vacations, they
Exactly.
traveling, and everything
Exactly.
else.
Well, I just hope that, Karen Chu usually comes, and, hopefully some other people that are on council will come out and just kind of see what we're doing. I just feel that it's a worthwhile effort,
We'll have
and,
somebody there.
yeah.
We'll have somebody
And it is a possibility that State Senator Madden may come to the program also. And we have a lot of other
there. We
people
don't
that
want
are
him just
coming.
to come. We want him to give y'all some money.
Well, actually, and that's what we're trying to
Yeah,
work
yeah,
on.
yeah, okay.
That's what we're working on. Yeah, yeah. So he got a chance to see the children and see what we're doing. So that's a step in the right direction. And we have some other people that are coming out to see what the children are doing, and we're hoping that they will support us in the future. Our plan is to eventually get a 501c3 so that we can go out and really solicit funds for the program and get other people involved. And we're going to be looking for people to serve on our board once that's up and running. So if there's anybody interested in supporting it and working with us, please, let us know. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else wishing to come forward and speak?
Hello, good evening. Del Vecchio. I actually have a few concerns. And I'm so glad to hear that we're taking advantage of those shared services. It causes me to feel so happy about that. I wanted to know the monies that we get from the community center, what do we do with those monies?
What do we do with them?
Yes, the monies that
The
come
money
from,
goes in the general fund, okay? And part of the maintenance, a lot of times, come from those money. So the money goes straight into the general fund, so whatever monies we get, Bill Hill and Karen Ford, they put it in the, general fund.
and what is the goal, other than the maintenance, is there anything left, or? Where-
To tell you the truth, I don't think we've had anything left, air conditioning, heating systems. In fact, we are in, red, all right, as far as the community center, but that helps, do a lot of the maintenance over there.
Okay. I know you were mentioning about the mold remediation and the new building. And I wanted to know how many, estimates did you get in reference to the mold?
3,
And is
that's
there,
been a while ago. And those 3 estimates, they're looking at over $100,000. This has been several months ago.
and like, the municipal building, with the properties we have here, how come we can't take advantage of the properties that we already have here?
What are you talking about?
The properties that the borough owns. I think we own something at the industrial park.
What?
Don't we have a building over at the industrial park? The former health center is one. And then I
The health center
think-
got just as many problems or more than this building right here. All right, the air conditioning unit's been stolen. It's got mold and everything else in it. We can't go there.
okay. All right. And then the other concern is the Public Works Department, the position for probationary labor, was that advertised?
No. We don't have to advertise that.
Okay. All right, that was pretty much all the questions I had. Thank you so much. And one other thing, did you, sorry about that. I just wanted to ask you about the follow-up about that, sinkhole on Zimmerman.
I went up there and looked at it. We got, I just fixed one on, Garfield.
Okay.
All right, it was a big one, and we did that. You've probably seen that. We're gonna get to that, but a lot of times people think that Chislehurst is we have an unlimited supply of money. Stuff like that costs about $40 grand to do, and we'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's not a situation where you have to go off the road. It's already a ditch there, okay? Because I went and looked at it. You know I went and looked at it. And you would have to go over the road. It's right over there, First Baptist Church, all right? I was there. We'll get to it.
Okay. And just to follow up on the 312 property, the lot where the leaves were, the debris is still there. What's going on with that
You know
one?
what?
Please.
I just had Gloria. We getting a light put over there, so there won't be no illegal dump, okay? How long ago was that I ordered that light? About 2 months ago?
Yeah.
And I just talked to the lady that lives across the street. She said they haven't put it up yet, so can you follow up on it? All right. You know, we can do what we can do. You know?
Well, the light is an addition. However, what are we doing about the debris? Getting rid of
Right
that
now,
debris
no.
there?
Right now, no,
Okay.
okay? Thank you.
I'll follow up on that again.
All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay. Okay, can I have a motion to close the public portion of the meeting?
Second.
Roll call?
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Barnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Reports.
Reports. Clerk report for the month of July, total amount collected, $1,375. Court report for the month of June, total amount collected, $4,582. The CFO submitted his quarter report ending June 30th, and that's all my report.
Can I have a motion to approve reports?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Barnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-135, award contract for resurfacing of Third Avenue, Phase 2. Can I get a motion?
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-136, accept resignation of Milton Pinckney from the Public Works laborer position.
Moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-137, confirm appointment of Kevin Burry as a probationary laborer for the Borough of Chislehurst.
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine, Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Okay, now, I told y'all how I'm gonna do this. Resolutions, 18-138, 18-139, 18-140, 18-141, and 18-142. The 142 is, $150, because she did it twice, okay? Can I get a motion to return the cleaning escrow fees?
Moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-143, authorized contract bid A25 under the Camden County Cooperative Pricing System for deer carcass removal services, for the provision and removal of services.
Moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-144, authorized bid awarded to electric generation service under the South Jersey PC.
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
Resolution 18-145, authorized payment in amount of $79,906 to Winnis Ford.
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Alwine,
Yes.
Chu,
Yes.
Garnett,
Yes.
Hearn,
Yes.
Little,
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
New business from council.
I have something. As you know, we've been having a lot of rain lately, and if you do live near one of the drains, and if possible, can you remove the leaves and debris from the drain to help to minimize the flooding that may occur? If you're not able to clear the leaves, please contact the borough and tell us which street needs to be attended.
Okay.
And I just wanna say, Miss Presley, I'll be there, I'll be at the Freedom School next Thursday to speak to the students about Navigators USA. And I'll let you know what time next week.
Yes, Mr. Mayor.
Yes.
I discussed with you about, the procedure of our hiring procedure. And I'd just like to, say that I think we need to abide by it more frequently. I understand the situation we had this time, but we need a procedure, we need to stick to a procedure. And I missed the last meeting, and I also asked you about, I'm thinking about the bus, you explained it to me about, we're trying to get a grant for the bus for the senior citizens, everything, and make me understand the things, so people have been asking me about that, and I had to ask you about it, so you make that thing, for that, it's a grant that we're getting for the seniors to get this bus. And so let the people know what we're trying to do for the seniors. And I thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Can I have a motion to approve bills for payment?
So moved.
Second.
Moved in second, roll call, please.
Fallon.
Yes.
Shu.
Yes.
Barnett.
Yes.
Hearn. Little.
Yes.
Waters.
Yes.
This meeting is now adjourned.